Hello and welcome everybody to my new save on my Championship Manager channel. We've come to Belgium because the purpose of this save is to sign as many of the kind of players that every Championship Manager player knows and loves. Not the megastars of this game. For example, Cherno Samba. For example, Maxim Sidalko. For example, Taribo West on a free. Basically, anyone who, when people say, do you play Championship Manager? Oh yeah, you got to sign this guy. We're going to try and sign as many as possible and put them all into a team. Belgium is the destination because there's no limits on non-EU players or anything like that. So it was between Belgium and Holland, and I thought Belgium was slightly more interesting. So we're not going to be Anderlecht, the kind of most famous team in all of Belgium. We're not going to be their rivals, Club Bruges. We're not even going to be Royal Antwerp. We're going to go to the unloved industrial town of Liege, home to the great cycling race, the Liege-Bastogne-Liège. We are taking control. Right, here we go. We can get a contract offer with... Right, do I go hot prospect or do I go... We want you to come, so there's no point messing around. Get in. Right, great start. We've signed Maxim. Moving a couple of players out at the same time. Hopefully I get Solis. Some doesn't want to come just yet, that's fine. We don't need him. We've got the main man with the minimum amount of fuss. Yep, we've got Kallstrom. We've got West. Brilliant. Here we go. 400k. Come to me, Mark Kerr. We're going to have a really good team. Now we've got to qualify for Europe. Hopefully this will be... Yeah, that's nice and easy. So basically a friendly in 13 days' time. Well, we've got enough of a squad together. Okay. You're out. You're in. Mild. There we have it. Already I've got a nice team full of legends of the game. Everyone knows, not everyone, you might not know, he's not a real player. He's a guy, one of the kind of scouts for the game, who has invented himself and stuck himself in the game with amazing stats and amazing hidden ability. So that's why it's one you always try and pick up. Right, so we've got off to a win of the first game of this era. Let's play this game, see how we do, and then onwards from there. We're going to stick with the same team. We don't have much of a choice. Yeah, looks good to me. Looks very good, to be fair. Done quite well in getting in who I want. Oh, what happened there? Okay. So, when did they run into each other? And battery new. I'll have to check the match report. It's a strange one. Good chance. Missed by a mile. We look to be on top. Who am I playing? Hugo or... I need to decide who's better out of you two. Come on. Get in. Maxim's first goal. Definitely be the first of many. He's not man marking the goalie or anything like that. Just a normal tactic. AA Ghent good? I think this is a decent away performance. I've heard of Ghent. Is Ghent the same as Genk? Not too sure. Taribo West pops up. You're a good player, aren't you? Yeah, he's one that's worth picking up. He'll be on my shortlist. No, you know. Oh. had an appeal for a penalty turned down. Right, anyone needs substituting? Oh, Osney, put him up as a useful operator. I don't have any. No, I'm just going to keep going. Maxim did well. Let's get... What do I do? What do I do? I'm just going to do this. Give Richardson a run out. Ooh. Come on, don't throw this away. Oof. Alright, good. Man of the match performance from Stefan Selakovic. And we're off and away with a win. Kerr, yes. See what I said? Oh, it's Europe, but also first team football is a must for him. 10,000 turned out to watch us today. I expect that'll soon start to pick up as we power up the league. And we're top already. Right, we're into the UEFA Cup. Easy first round. It's not the most easy, but hope to be able to take them to the cleaners. Not going to be our day today, but never mind. We're learning. We're still building the squad. We'll just go for more of the ambitious, wonder signings. No, we didn't play too badly. Just one of those days. With that. Right, we've got 2 weeks before Club Bruges. We need to bring Vulgaris in. Right, we're pretty much full strength again. Duff, come back in. I think we go like this. Slakovic's been weak. Saeed can push forward a bit. Karlstrom, toe. You're still a kid. You're still a kid. Mild. I guess. Yeah, that'll do for now. Got a lot of time for mild, but trying something different. Like onwards and upwards. Good start. Oh, it's Bruges. Oh, yeah. This is a big game. Club Bruges, one of the top sides in Belgium. Oh, I'm glad to see Sides doing well further up the pitch. Wasn't sure. Normally I'd play him as a centre-back, but... Mark Kerr. That's his first goal. Nice. That's a way to answer back from losing the first game. Kerr looks to have picked up a knock. Getting the Kirifirenko on. It's not over yet. I'll have to bring off. Come on. Hold it. Ooh. No. Oof. Come on, Maxim. Ooh. Make one more chain. Ah, bugger. After a promising start, it fell away. See if you can whip in a cross later on. Come on, get it to Maxim. Oh. Well, on balance, not a bad result. Disappointing when you go 2-0 up, but... Right, now we've got Hibs straight away. Pleased to have got an away goal. If we can hold on for the win as well, puts us very strong for the second leg. Yeah. Rattle off as well. The solid, experienced head of Batrinu. Right, good, good, good. Yes, great. We're on the roll in Europe. Okay, so we're getting pretty far into the game now. So I've made a load of signings. I think it's probably a good idea to quickly run through all the young legends I've signed. Give you a little look at them. So everyone should know Maxim. He's probably one of the most famous players in the game. Kind of the Belarusian Cherno Samba. There's something wrong with him. He just score a ridiculous amount of goals. He's got all the key stats for a striker. Kieran Richardson, you might have heard of him from real life. A lovely young British prospect. Probably won't be playing him much straight away. Mike Duff, another legend. May not look amazing, but always performs and gets a lot better. He's a future kind of England star. Palacios, not as famous, but as you can see, solid. Maybe not a mega star, but to pick him up on a free, he's playing well for me. He doesn't go far wrong. Very useful for almost any team. Maybe if you're a top team, you don't want him. João Paiva. Not sure how to pronounce his name, but again, a kid. Not as good as Maxim, so in the reserves at the minute, but a useful young Portuguese goalkeeper. Already got good stats. He's only 20. He improves a lot. Hugo Pinheiro. As you can see, you can get him very cheap. He'll sign for almost anyone as well. Kim Kallstrom, extremely famous. Famous in the game, famous in real life for going to Arsenal with a broken back. He's got a big reputation on this guy. I think it's because on so many versions of Champman, he's good. So like on this one, obviously he's good. But even like two or three before, you sign him and he's good. Taribo West, we all know and love. Just look at these stats. Again, particularly famous because you can sign him for free at the start and he'll come to most clubs and he'll never do you wrong. Got Toe Madeira, he's the guy we discussed a bit earlier. Kind of cheap. He's not a real player. He's been given obscene stats, but as he's famous in the game and picked up cheap, I've picked him up. Sergei Nikiriferenko, absolutely loves it behind a striker. His stats improve massively, and even if they don't, for some reason he always plays really well. Batrinu, he's more one for lower league sides. I've signed him because obviously I've got to redo the whole squad and only play these legend players, so I need to get as many players as I can early doors. So I've got him in. If you're in lower league, like again, I've signed him for Boston United in the conference, so and obviously it's different gear for them. Andrei Milevsky, again, look at him, amazing. Signing for 300k at the start of the game, and he becomes amazing. He's good enough to get into most teams straight away. Really develops well. Lubjo Kovacevic, excellent young goalkeeper. It's like injured at the moment. Radoy, quality centre back, always develops well. He often goes to somewhere like Atletico Madrid, has a couple of good seasons, and gets a big move somewhere else. Morten Gamst Pedersen, 20 set pieces. Yeah, he scored some absolute thunderbolts for Blackburn in real life, and he's a good young player on this. Mild, older but solid defensive midfielder you can pick up for cheap. I missed out Selekovic. Everyone knows him. He's one that he's worth. Someone will come in with a bid for him about 10 million at the end of the first season. He's a bit like Kim Kallstrom in that he's not quite as good as some of these players, but he's famous. Isaac Okoronkwo, superb. 900k release clause. Within a season, he's good enough for any team in the world. Vladimir Sorinski, he doesn't always come good. He's one that needs a bit of nurturing, but he's cheap. I need players that are of this kind of ilk of buy him cheap, and they're always good. So I'll take a risk on this guy. Mark Kerr, we know he was the one I was really after. One of the best prospects on the game, and you get him on the cheap. Ibrahim Said, comes over from Egypt for £1 million. excellent penalty taker, very solid player. Sometimes wants to move on after a little while, but no worries. Vulgaris, another young goalkeeper, because our backup Kovacevic got injured for 3 months. Sign him on the cheap, he won't do you wrong as a backup. Shembri, only 17, doesn't look anything special now, but his potential is extreme. By the time he's 21, 22, he's quality. Emil Debski, another one who's still not for the future, but sign him up, he'll develop into a good player for you. And Kennedy Bakircioglu, another one who's been good on multiple versions of the game. Didn't quite make it in real life, but very good for us here. Right, so now I've given you a run through everyone we got. Anyone else I'll bring in, I'll highlight them as they come in. Our next game is Andrak Alsk. Let's see how we got on. And we've picked up a 1-0 win and moved back up to second in the league. Next up, second leg of the Hibs game. Let's get tense. So we've conceded. This might be more tricky than we thought. Oof, Duff pops up to take the pressure off slightly. Oof, so now we're behind on away goals. Don't know what's happening. We look to be on top. Just they've had 2 shots on target. They've both gone in. We need a goal, or else we're being dumped out, which would not be good for our, bringing players in. Nikki Franco, now come on, don't mess this up. With their 2 away goals, go to hell. Not going to do here. Need to get Maxim on the pitch. That took a time to go through as well. Okay. It's down to you. Okay, you got to stay on the pitch. You're our best player. Oh dear. We need a goal. We need it fast. Get on him. We've been... Fuck's sake. We're out of Europe. So, hardly any good players going to want to come to us now. This is not what I wanted. Oh dear. Oh well. We'll see what happens next. Right, we're at home to RWDM. Let's go. Held to a 0-0 draw at home. Not great. We're not up and rolling just yet. Let's see if we can turn it around against Lommel. Made a few changes after the disappointment of the European game, followed by that pretty poor draw. And this puts us back to the top of the table. So we got something to work with. Right, we're away at Antwerp. See if we can continue this role in the league. Let's see who we play. We've signed another player, Kamuna, a useful Egyptian. Gonna stick with Soronchi at right back. He played well. Palacios, Kerr, Said, Kimi Franco, Maxim, Kamuna, Mild. Let's see how we get on. Yes, we went down in the second minute, but 2 late goals keep us on track in the league and lead us 3 points clear at the top. I was sweating a bit there. Toe came on and made a difference. I'm just really having some reservations about Hugo's preparedness for the first team right now. I might stick Vulgaris in for the next game. Let's see. Top of the table-ish class with a Liege. Home to Liege. Like I said, going to make a couple of changes. Going to drop Hugo. Going to start both of these 2. And anyone else disappointing last game? Not really. Yeah, that'll do. Let's see how we get on. Okay, we won 3-0. 2 goals from Toe, who's now cemented himself as the #1 striker. Kim Calston played well as well. He's going to take some shifting for Niku Franco to get back into the team. Injury to Kennedy B, but that just gives Selakovic a chance to redeem himself. We're away to Beveren. So no Kennedy B, who is out for 2 weeks. Selakovic hopefully slips straight back in. Oh, West's not been playing. He must have been on international duty. He'll return, but only to the bench just for now. I'm going to stick Kamuna on the bench as well. He needs to make his debut before too long. Played well for Egypt. Bulgaris played well as well. Need to promote you to us. Put you in the reserves, but giving you some game time. Not quite moved out all of the old players yet, but pretty much all. Right, happy with that. Let's see how we go. Another clean sheet. Another brace for Toe. Another win. And we're really getting a firm grip on the top of the table now. Okay, so for the cup, I'm playing a few of the youngsters, or I'll play a few that aren't in favour. Kamuna, my new right back. Hugo Valdia, a hot Portuguese prospect. Helder Rosario, another hot Portuguese prospect I picked up on a free to bolster the squad. See, there's a theme of a young Portuguese being good. Angelo Schembri is going to get to make his debut. Niku Franco's, you've fallen behind Kim K. Kieran Richardson. Mild, who you know. Maxim, looking good. Emil Debski can make his debut. Looking forward to his future. And Morten Gams Pedersen gets a game. Hopefully we can dispatch with Westerlo. But if we can't, not the end of the world. Bit of a joke this game in the end. We were 2-0 up when they had a man sent off headbutting one of my players. Went 3-0 up with a Helder Rosario debut goal. Then Maxim got himself sent off and made it a bit tight. But we've got through. We're into the 7th round of the Belgian Cup. Okay, another league game. Sint Truiden away. This will be our team. Yeah, you're doing so well. And Tradoy for a while. Blasios. Kennedy B. Niku Franco did well. Yeah. To reserves. Kamuna and Radoy. That's good. Right, we had to come from behind again, but managed to get it done. Niku Franco chipping in with a goal from midfield, which I'm pleased with. And Kennedy B coming back and showing some good form. No goal for Toe today, but what's that done for the league? Continue to cruise along in the league. Looking good. Westerlo again. We beat them in the cup with our second strength team, so should be no issue. Same team as last week. We beat him again, 3-1 this time. Vulgaris had a good game. I took the unusual step of subbing him because I thought he was going to get sent off when he got booked. So I was just like, get rid. But another good result, and we climb further away at the top of the table. I was sticking a second string team out in the cup again, just because I want to give these youngsters some game time. I'm not sure how important the Belgian Cup is to the shareholders, but I don't care about it, so it's fine. Have a look at this Korean lad. No good. So we've been bundled out the cup 3-0, played rubbish. Never mind. No one's complaining. It's fine. We don't care about the cup. So I guess it's just all league now until the end of the season. So be it. So for Genk away, I've just restored mild to the starting lineup. Other than that, it's pretty much my classic first team. Another hat-trick for Toe. And Nikiri Ferenko chipping in from that deeper position again. We're looking good. We weren't behind again. I'm not sure what that's about. We always seem to, early doors, our concentration just slips a little bit, but we're not getting punished for it at the minute, so that's fine. Keep Stefan happy. He's firmly second choice. What a bargain 250k for Kennedy B was. Okay, Kavicevic's back. Other than that, let's make a couple of changes. Got to be keeping everyone happy, haven't we? Let's try that. So we won 5-0. Kiri Franco came off the bench and got a hat-trick. He's on a right run now. Maxim made the most of his start with a good performance. No goals, but he's already been capped by Belarus. All in all, a good game. I'm going to call that it for this video. As you see, I've changed style a bit. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't enjoy doing it quite as much. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking, no, I can't. It's not sustainable to be just showing everything. So I've tried to edit it down. Let me know what you think. Should I show more? Should I show less? Maybe I should just be like every 5 games or so updating and telling what's happened. But I don't think that's very good either. Don't know. That'll do for today anyway. I'll stick the video up. Comment what you think of it, whether I should go back to what I was doing before. Yeah, I don't know. It's a learning process, this. It's early days. Cheers, anyone. Bye.